I hope you're finding a quiet moment amidst the chaos to sit with me and reflect. Today, we're going to talk about something that has been a guiding light for my own life. Something that, if you truly take it to heart, can shift your perspective in ways you might never have imagined. It's about work, purpose, the very reason we get up in the morning and toil day after day. But more importantly, it's about how we see this work, how we approach it, and what we carry with us while doing it. You see, life is full of distractions, demands, and an ever-present desire to be somewhere else. But if we're not careful, we can lose touch with what really matters, leaving us feeling lost. And that's what we're here to explore, how to find ourselves again. To do this, I'm going to share some life-changing wisdom I learned from a sermon by Billy Graham, an extraordinary man who spoke so profoundly about purpose and how we live our lives. His message was simple, but revolutionary. Let's take a deep dive into this and allow it to guide our hearts and minds. When I first heard Billy Graham's words, something within me shifted. It was a feeling I can't quite describe. The essence of his message was that work is not just about earning money or fulfilling external expectations. It's something deeper. It's about finding meaning in every task, no matter how big or small. We often think of work as the thing that takes up most of our time, a necessary evil perhaps. But in reality, work is an opportunity. It's an opportunity to grow, to express our values, and to connect with something larger than ourselves. Whether you're working in a busy office, teaching, caring for a loved one, or simply maintaining your home, every moment can be an opportunity to practice mindfulness, compassion, and presence. In the monastery, we are taught that each task, no matter how repetitive or mundane, is sacred. Whether we are sweeping the floors or preparing a meal, there is profound joy in doing it with intention. Billy Graham echoed this idea, reminding us that no work is too small for it to have divine purpose. The work itself becomes a prayer, a meditation, an act of service, a story of personal transformation. I'll share a personal story with you. When I first joined the monastic life, I struggled with this idea. I came from a world where success was measured by titles, by how much you achieved, and by how fast you moved. But here in the monastery, I was asked to slow down, to sit with my thoughts, to breathe, to listen, to be. There was one moment that particularly stands out to me. We had a garden, and it was my responsibility to tend to it. Now, you might think that this was a simple, perhaps even boring task, but what I learned while tending to the soil was profound. As I took care of each plant, I began to notice something incredible. The act of caring for the garden became a reflection of how I should care for myself and my life. Every weed I pulled, every flower I watered, was not just an action, but an act of mindfulness. I wasn't just gardening, I was learning to nurture my soul. Billy Graham, in his sermon, talked about how we are the gardeners of our own hearts. We are the ones who can choose what we cultivate. Do we grow patience, kindness, and resilience? Or do we let the weeds of worry, impatience, and bitterness overtake us? Mindfulness is the key here. In every task, no matter how menial, we have a chance to be present. The ancient practice of mindfulness, which many people think is just for monks, can be applied in your life as well. Whether you're washing dishes, answering emails, or having a conversation with a friend, mindfulness asks one simple question: can I be fully present in this moment? Billy Graham mentioned the importance of focusing on the work we're doing, not thinking about the next task, not worrying about what we didn't do, but simply being in the now. This simple act of presence changes everything. It transforms a regular task into an act of grace, an opportunity to connect with our true selves. Now let's talk about balance. Many of us live in a world where we are told to do it all, be successful, earn more, climb higher. But what if I told you that success doesn't need to be defined by external accomplishments? What if true success much you are present in what you do. I learned this the hard way. In my earlier years, I pushed myself endlessly. There was always something more to do, some new goal to reach. But it was only when I slowed down that I realized true peace comes not from what you achieve, but from the space you create within yourself. The practice of being present, of taking a deep breath and finding stillness in the midst of work, that is where true fulfillment lies. I invite you to join me in a simple practice. Take a moment today, perhaps after this video, to reflect. Find a quiet spot. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath. Think about the work you do each day. Are you doing it with intention? With presence? And if not, what small change could you make to reconnect with it? It could be as simple as taking a few moments before starting your day to center yourself. Or when you feel overwhelmed, stopping to take a breath. Just this small act of awareness can completely shift your day. As we close today's conversation, I encourage you to take these lessons to heart. Work is not just about earning a paycheck or fulfilling a checklist. It is about finding meaning in each moment. As Billy Graham taught, the purpose of our work, and indeed our life, is much greater than the external world may suggest. It is a journey to connect deeply with our true selves, with the divine, and with the peace that exists in the present moment. Remember, no task is too small to matter. Every moment is an opportunity to practice mindfulness and presence. May you find peace, purpose, and balance in all you do. Thank you for sharing this space with me today. May you be well. May you be at peace. Thank you for being here today. If this message resonated with you, please like this video and share it with someone who might need this reminder. Subscribe to my channel for more videos on mindfulness, personal growth, and spiritual teachings. And don't forget to leave a comment. I'd love to hear how you are applying these lessons to your life.